Hi, I'm Dr. Sharanya, a medical graduate and a certified physician with a master's in public health and also a master's in functional medicine and bioidentical hormonal replacement therapy. I have always believed that health is more than medicine. It's about resilience, mindset, and the human stories behind every journey. Welcome to Beyond Limits. This podcast brings you conversation with experts, change makers, and everyday people who have pushed boundaries in health, life, and science. From breaking barriers in medicine and science to redefining wellness and uncovering the untold stories of grit. Beyond Limits is about thinking bigger, living longer, and going beyond what people believe is possible. And if you'd like to work with me on a one-on-one or book a consultation with me, you can reach out via the link in the description at the email therealsharanya@gmail.com. It is THEREALSHARANYA at gmail.com. Let's go beyond limits together. Most people think that pelvic health is just Kegels and they're done with it. What do you have to say to people who think that?
If I had like 2 rupees for every time somebody told me that, like, oh, my gynac told me to do Kegels, or my urologist told me to do Kegels, or I've been doing my Kegels, I would not have to work a day in my life. Like, I am so tired of hearing about Kegels. So I would say that 95% of the time, Kegels are not the answer to what you need, right? Because a Kegel is literally just a contraction of these muscles. It's
Yeah.
not even a relaxation, it's just the contraction. And most of the time, we're finding in this day and age that our pelvic floor muscles have too much tension in them. Now, if we keep trying to contract, they're not actually going to get stronger because they're moving like it's a very, very small amount, right? And the other piece of this is that no muscle acts alone. So with a Kegel, you're just focusing on this very, it's not a small muscle, but it's also not a very large muscle,
Yeah.
right? But you're really focusing only on this versus thinking about what your core is doing, what your hips are doing, what your inner thighs are doing. And so that's why it's so important that you're strengthening other parts of your body and you're not just focusing on Kegling.
That's so important because I think I wouldn't blame the gynecologist or the urologist because we're not taught in medical school about pelvic health.
Yeah.
There isn't even a chapter on pelvic health, right? And I'm sure you're aware of it because like you had to do a specialization in pelvic floor, right?
Yeah.